Guys will get away. I'm gonna die. Okay.
I need to focus.
Okay, HP recovery.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Time to
I'm trying to slow down.
Here.
body and I have taught you everything.
How am I meant to do anything? Lich. Do I have to do that all again? You're telling me I'm changing my party, bro. Party's up. Which one?
Drat. You caught me.
Then I have to do all again. No, that's actually gonna be so annoying. Like, literally to go through all the cutscenes and everything.
Wow.
Just for...
This is the gold. It looked impressive enough from me. This is where all of Tibet's more. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right.
That's it, it's going down twice.
Quiet. Huh? Look. Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go make...
Time to act.
You've already fulfilled your task as...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing... where... If it weren't for that lovely... Stopping...
So you've been planning to take...
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbinger, she will get that which she... I'm not asking the time for discussion and either way. Win the battle.
Battle? So you...
When Signora, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me...
We won't let what happened in...
Oh, so besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. You're wide open.
And the way I go, make my escape. Cha.
Cowering already?
Make my escape.
Clear shot.
Make my escape. Can't touch me.
Run all you like. So quick to flee.
My fault for being so easy.
I have to actually leave.
No.
You're telling me I can defeat the guy, but I'm literally half dead. It should at least heal you when you go in the thing. I have to go somewhere to heal. Wow. Oh. Where's the something? Yeah. I need to heal my people.
Body and mind.
Spines is absolutely stupid, boy.
I would like to keep watching, but I've got work tomorrow. Keep it up. Hank Pink waving.
Okay, thanks for watching this.
Body and mind.
Wow! It looked impressive enough from... This is where all of Tavatsumora is. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap... Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should I start? Well, I've never been... If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting stopping the
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not at the time for discussion and Either way, we now come... The battle.
Battle? So you're...
You could say that. When Senor... Instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me...
We won't let what happened in Mon...
Oh, so you intend... Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. How unbecoming.
Almost got away.
Do it like this! A fine opportunity.
Not good.
Passable effort. Passable effort.
No, my sword.
Nice and spicy.
A clear shot. sorry already?
Race you!
How unbecoming.
Jiffy of me! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Rain,
Not
not
bad,
good.
not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
No, my sword.
Trip on us!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Mind you, I am outplayed.
Yeah!
Surprise! Entering combat mode.
Got her!
Die here.
Yep. Go through my trick.
It's not like it's impossible. I just need to find. I just need to find a campfire to make some food. Then I should be able to do that. The moment I can cook something, I can do it.
Oh, how exciting!
Wow! It looked impressive enough for— This is where all of Teyvat's more— Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't— Or better yet, take a nap— Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make—
You've already fulfilled your task.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but, if it weren't for that lovely... stopping them...
So you've been planning to—
As one of the 11, she will get that which she desires. I'm not at the time for discussion and Either way, we now come to the battle.
Battle? So you're—
Instead of confronting you when she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her. But as for me,
We won't let what happened in—
oh, so you. Besides, you could never. Fighting talk, I love it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. You're wide open.
I missed a spot.
How unbecoming. Celestial Voyager! Poor timing. A fine opportunity.
Rain outlines your
You missed a spot. Run all you like. Try this. shot.
Body and 9.
Nice and
Not good. Leave it all to me.
How unbecoming.
Time to act. Body and 9. No, my
Cowering
sword.
already?
I must leave no stone un... Surprise!
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. All you do is run.
Nirvana! You're me! Didn't quite well. Boba, get them!
I'll crush you.
Over here!
No use hiding back there.
As a dutiful maid would.
Raging tide.
Steady as stone.
Something else catch your eye? All you do is run. Break! Got you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Surprise!
I feel my power.
Over here!
You've got some skills.
Cue the spotlight!
Oh, just tough with me. How about?
Raging tide. Break!
Surprise! I must leave no...
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
I mean, I just fly nuts.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! was ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? You'd rather hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
Really, take it?
Okay, see, some of these will have more characters.
Surprise! Let the magic begin! Time to act.
Boba, get them!
Nice. You just started to play Genshin.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah.
Step on up.
Nice and spicy.
Body and mind. Time to act. Over here.
Die here.
Yeah.
Steady as stone. Someone needs to...
Body and mind. Surprise!
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone un...
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Over here!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Help!
Die here.
Finally. Well, I'm gonna be defeated here, aren't I? Or not. Okay.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell...
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes, but if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of Contra. As such, we must now look to our backup.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to that. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the vortex. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing...
But The Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that, with the power of so many, using the powers of ancient god, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well. That makes matters a little more Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to did we make it?
What are you
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you...
Faced with the calamity of such
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Qixing...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it... And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hand. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thought.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
No slacking off!
Time to clean up. Leave it up to me.
Well, don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated. It isn't time for a break yet. This should be fun. No slacking off.
Ring cutter.
It isn't time for a break yet. My duty at an end. You can't run.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't
Were you not to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is dental energy. That light from your body. It's like the tiny giant cars. Wow, it's a big shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Time to act. Let me read your verse. Rain outlines your fate.
You're toast!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight! No stone unturned.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! Steady as stone.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
No stone unturned. Look at me.
No excuse for
Bubba, get them!
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter. Time to act. Body and mind. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This isn't good.
Here to clear.
I guess this is it. Let's end this quickly. This isn't good. Don't
it's putting you so much work here. That's the closest one.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace. Can't run! This is I miscalculated.
Blink!
Destroy it.
Over here!
Destroyed it. I don't remember the mystery. It did not go down. I've been scammed in this game. Honestly, it did not go down. I'm brother. No. I'm trying to do that whole thing again. I have to put guide to Jade. Don't tell me I have to do this all over again. I've done. Yeah.
According to coaching, excuse me, do you...
Yes. How
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used...
If we hadn't happened to see the... Do we make...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the...
Faced with the calamity...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you, which is why we must stop that.
So the Archon were... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortals...
I suppose... So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Body and mind.
Steady as stone.
Let's move. Have a load of this.
It's a good night show. Someone needs assistance.
Be amazed!
Let's move.
Surprise!
Thanks.
Over here!
Have a load of this!
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Hi, boy.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many between two! We can't
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Adeptal energy! That life in her body, it's like a tiny giant card! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
That all you got? You can't run! Well, I miscalculated. This should be fun. I guess this is it. Have a load of this.
It's good. Yeah.
Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Time to act. I let my guard down. Body and mind.
Child, you're strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I did see a lot of the cinematics. By cinematics, I mean I saw a bunch of things and I watched a bunch of, so I do know what time it's going to take Jojo in the way.
Time to act.
No excuse for it. Finished. Let's move.
Let me amuse myself. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
I know something about that, but not too much.
Let me amuse myself.
I guess this is it.
Ring cutter.
You're not going anywhere. Don't get in the way. Breaking a sweat.
Let me amuse. No, my sword. Citizens.
Have a look at this.
Let me amuse. Rain outlines your fate. The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
I know who he is, yeah. He's the Geo Argon, isn't he? I also watch film theories. I do know these films, sorry. I'm only guessing, I haven't seen this, but he's gonna appear here right now. Watch. I haven't seen anything, but I don't know when he appears, but
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
well, not really anything because that was the first time I ever met in the person, to be honest. Although, realistically, you have to admit, you probably would have been suspicious of it anyway, because the fact is, it's meant to be the Archon or the God or whatever of that place, and you haven't met them at all. So,
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun. The effects of the sigil. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it is a testament to Ningguang seeing the Jade Chamber.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is... Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
what's up with that?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti Forb...
50 minutes, so will go down. Yeah, I know, for the
One
update
doubts
and
you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I also thought to tell him, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock.
There's just someone fishy in the background.
By an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Yeah, because you actually need to unlock the story to actually get to Izoma, whatever you want to say.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their
I finished Inazuma yesterday and I can't go. To Sumeru because I didn't do the quests.
On the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time.
Seeing the
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demon.
Yes, one understands what one fears that by the time one finally... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is...
Looks like the... Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure... But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting? Now... You're organized? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Time to act. Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state.
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
How did you feel when you fought Child?
Doesn't the Northland Bank
Well, it took
belong to
half
the
an hour, but mainly
Last time we
because
saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House.
we had to find it twice. Well, 3 times if you count, he had like 3 different forms there.
We had better go and make sure that...
I couldn't hear cuss if
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you
The contract is fulfilled. That...
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you would...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers. I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parent.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, credit is also due to Senora. The emissary This meant I could remain as... All of these things turned out as I had planned. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control.
Huh? That doesn't
On the contrary, I think...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance. If you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you it? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with a no...
Fine. I'll meet you there late.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As young...
Realistically speaking, there is no such...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Body and mind.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Fatui? They certainly are very...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this...
Time to act.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued...
Yes, and to think that this...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, I mean it all... Still, what's...
Ah, forget it.
Hear ye all! The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars, gods and adept rumors and hearsay having been thwarted in his trial, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
So that something feels off. Why would they... Could the Chising or... Did you... Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching.
As said previously.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue,
the long, unending...
Now that we have awoke, will you stand with us as...
So concludes the words of Her Eminence. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
That's because I've actually talked in the game, like, you can, like, what? 么东西？土地。
Rex. Perhaps
And to think I'd put my best perfume on, but it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's...
Body and mind. As for the mortals and Adepti...
Hey, Zhongli, look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up, and here you are looking.
Why would I not feel more at ease? Right. If the two of you can spare the time.
Ha! That sounds like...
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack more?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire.
Oh, no one. But since you weren't used to not be...
Well, we were only in the city of commerce. The Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made. That is true.
Paimon?
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though Zhongli, since...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstance, but if a person shows truth, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how...
But starting from last year, the
Vision hunt?
Yes.
They want to seize visions. But why?
I should think that in the Raiden...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for... All right, then. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so... I hinted as much to the Adept... How did I accomplish that? All right, then. That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well, then.
Well, I'll see you in the next Legend Wave up because there's gonna be downtime. Yeah. So was that? I think it's over.
I have gathered Perhaps some of you will have heard.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors...
Lady Ningguang, is that...
The building site has been chosen. They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang.
I'm
familiar enough with Plostra.
Only sufficiently
no, I'm just gonna quickly go through this
I take the same.
thing
You
so I
may
complete
ask.
These things won't be...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much.
No.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing...
Really? Then we'll never be short of more...
The construction of the... I have other remember.
Ningguang seems super busy. First we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. As it happens, we...
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.